This video is a collection of points on the Desteni cult. 10 points in fact, on their organisation and certain points you should take into account when looking into this particular group. The so-called interdimensional portal, as she was, now known as the Resonances, the educator, Sinet's spies, the portal, who spoke on behalf of the dimensions, the channel, who channeled a great many beings, according to the Desteni belief. No proof or evidence, nothing compelling, nothing suggestive or showing any form of genuine progressive thought. The people she claimed to portal, to channel, there was no evidence whatsoever that anything beyond the acting skills or the lack of the same was taking place. Amateur dramatics, but nothing else. Destonians believe that Bernard Pullman has surpassed his personality, moving to a level of pure self-honesty and self-awareness. He can claim to be absolutely perfect in what he says. He cannot be wrong. He must always be right. For the Desteni cult, there can be no other guru. No other person can oppose his power, his beliefs, his words, and some have tried. When they get too ahead of themselves, they are told it's ego, that they're not being truly self-honest. They get knocked back down to being a drone. The leader, the centre of the collective, is the absolute ruler. Bernard Pullman has claimed that he is the one who knows the truth. And it's not a factual truth. It's a mythological one. A lot of it's based upon conspiracy theories, ancient astronaut theories, and a great many other things, certain spiritual beliefs, twisted and distorted for the mind of Bernard Pullman. A strange belief within Desteni comes from the ideas of Bernard Pullman and the expression of those ideas through Sinet, the interdimensional portal as she was, the Resonances as she is now. This idea of Anu, the first being to come through Sinet as a interdimensional portal, aka a channel, a reptilian god, so Bernard Pullman claims, so Sinet's spies claims, and yet history does not show that Anu was indeed reptilian. That reptilian gods, deities, aliens basically, came to Earth and created humanity. With Desteni they go a bit further. They believe Anu created this reality, this restrictive reality which limits humans to a kind of false version of reality. It's actually kind of bizarre because Desteni claims they can prove what they believe, that they are the only factual truth, the only real system, and yet they believe in stuff like this, which is completely unprovable or very least unproven. Rather than actually showing any form of proof for their theories, they simply decide to say they are, or they have, the truth. But they never support that truth. It's ridiculous. I think this other concept they have, this idea that destiny, the belief, the ideas, the so-called truth of destiny is somehow the destination of humanity, their idea of a Destonian state. Destonia, a Destonian world order. It's ridiculous. Some elements may be, like the idea of equality, of fairness, perhaps even honesty. But their concepts of these terms, these ideas, is massively warped and manipulated by their leader, Bernard Pullman, as well as other elements, I'm sure, but mostly him as the central figure within Destiny. For them to say that Destiny is the destination of humanity, they would have to show that Destiny ideas are more logical, practical, sustainable for the future of humankind. Although an equal money system, and perhaps even a Destonian dictatorship, might benefit them, would it survive beyond the scale of Hitlerism, Stalinism, Maoism, the dictatorships of North Korea, or of Pol Pot, or any number of different characters throughout history, or regimes throughout history, have come forward with the idea of creating a greater, better, or superior system? Could Destiny sustain their destination theory? The really weird thing about Destiny, well, one of the really weird things, is this obsession with Hitler and Hitlerism. Now, there are many white South Africans who are, well, I would say, very least Hitler curious. Bernard Pullman seems to be one of these people. He's invented the fantasy, the mythology of him going into the afterlife, saving Hitler from himself to make himself honest, and then using Hitler, which he renames Mikey, to delete heaven. That's how stupid this is. Delete heaven. What does that even mean? As well as Sinette's spies doing her drama, her amateur dramatics, making out she's channeling Hitler. It's pure fantasy, clearly, and obviously it is pure, unadulterated fantasy. And the Estonians seem to have this bizarre belief that Hitler wasn't so bad, that what he did was out of love, and Bernard even confirms this theory, as does Sinette in her Portalings. But it's all a lie. There's no proof or evidence that Hitler did this for that reason, or Sinette's spies as anything other than her overactive imagination, or Bernard Pullman has done anything beyond apart from sitting on his fat arse. There is no proof or evidence of any kind that Destiny has done anything beyond simply talk. And that's all they do. Donations and Destiny. It's a funny thing. They claim they want an equal money system, but they need to back their campaign to fund the equal money system. Fair enough. They say donations to charity should not be given because charity is a business. As if Destiny is somehow better. Giving it to an actual charity, an accountable charity, which helps starving people around the world. That's a business. Give it to Destiny, it stays in Bernard Pullman's bank account, goes towards them spreading their ideas and selling, well, CDs, DVDs and books on the topic. That's not a business. Charity is a business. Destiny, oh, it's about the future, but you're willing to sell your crap. And the donations you've had for the second farm, which never materialised. You never gave people refunds or anything. That wasn't a business move. And not giving refunds when people deserved to get their money back. I don't think Destiny really gets how donations are meant to work or what they're meant to be for. Correction, they know what donations should be for, but they remain blissfully ignorant of the facts to keep their people, to keep their followers blind to the truth that lies before them. Because the truth is, Destiny make all these claims of greatness, of truth, of fact, and you should donate towards it. Get your friends to donate. You know, some rich friends, get them to donate. And what are they donating towards? The internet bill, the broadband for the Destiny farm. And probably not much else. Keeping the farm going, keeping the scam going. That's the way it seems to be. The Destiny money system, otherwise known as the equal money system, is about organising money in such a way as to give equal economic value and status to every individual on the planet. A social system, a socialist system, sounds very similar to communism, to be entirely fair. And yet Destiny reject socialism. They reject communism. They say these things are constructs. Let's not faff around here. Destiny say they are not socialists. They say they're not about social equality per se. They're about destiny equality. If what you're saying is true, what you say you believe, it's the same fucking thing. Destiny claim they can regulate the equal money system through microchips. They claim their system would make everyone a millionaire. And although such a system would abolish poverty, would it create a system where people can flourish in their artistic and spiritual ideas? Considering, along with the microchips to police people's money, they have the Destonian programming, the ideas of self-honesty, self-forgiveness, and being part of the collective, being programmed by the ideas of Bernard Pullman. And if you don't conform, no matter how equal your money is, you might just be deleted off the system. Suddenly you have no money, no one to turn to, you are outcast in a policed state, a 1984 system. With the global religion of destiny, a theocracy would rise as a 1984 state. Absolute loyalty and conformity to the system. Money equalised, but controlled by the powers that be. The truth of destiny, as if destiny has a truth of its own manifest, factual, solid, proven, scientific, actual truth. No, you really don't. It's good to dream, but the fact is destiny does not have any greater truth to it. The members try and say it does. The destiny is the real truth. Destiny is the factual truth. It's the only way. Can't you see the cult mentality? It must be true. Destiny is the elephant in the room. I don't think so. I really don't. I don't see how destiny can claim to be the truth. A truth, perhaps, a version of, a type of, a belief, but not the truth. An obvious truth when it comes down to the members of Destiny, the Destonians, is their cult mentality. They call everything else a cult and fail to see that they are in the same type of thing, even more so. They say if you're religious, if you're political, if you're interested in computer games, world affairs, anything, if you belong to a clique or a group of friends or anything, you're in a cult. And the only way to be free is to follow the teachings of Guru Pullman. The fact that these Destonians, whether we talk about Spam Ann or LL Craver or any of the others, the fact they can't see past this simplistic and obvious, well, bullshit, is proof they are in a cult mentality. They're brainwashed. They're programmed. It's pretty obvious. Anti-Destiny is a movement of ideas. There is no indoctrination, no program, no leaders, no followers. There are simply people asking questions, trying to find out what Destiny truly believes and if they can prove a single thing they say. Where they have faults, we question. Some people believe in conspiracy theories relating to Destiny. Most of us don't. We're not all atheists. Several of us are deists, several theists, and different beliefs. But we're all rational. We're all questioning, trying to see what we can discover about the Destiny cult and what we can say about it, what we can show and explain. It's because Destiny, despite some of its ideas and elements, cannot prove its theories. Destonians call us abusers. They call us haters, when all we've done is ask questions. Unlike Destiny, anti-Destiny, those who question, those who are critical of the cult, do not pass on a particular belief, a particular idea we discuss. We share ideas and thoughts, but we have no leader. We have no need to follow or gather a following. We just simply debate what Destiny is, their beliefs and ideas.